Her name is Alissa Heinerscheid. So she's the vice president of Bud Light.
Look at what it says. She talks pivoting from the brand's fratty, out-of-touch humor. How? By generating a lot of fratty, out-of-touch humor?
So exactly. So let's watch this. That's exactly my point. So she shits on their current customers in an attempt to get more new customers. You have to try to get more new customers, but you don't do that at the expense of your current ones, which is what she does, which just goes to show you the only thing she could ever sell was something that was already sold before she was ever born, which is Budweiser.
I mean, how do you screw that up?
She screwed it up.
She should teach a class at that Hillary thing at Columbia.
Watch this.
I think number one, I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for.
Is she talking about kids that do illustrations behind her?
Maybe. I don't know.
Attracting more young.
We got to get some young people doing alcohol. We got to get some more people. We got to create some more alcoholics.
How is it in decline if it's the number one?
It's the number one. So here we go.
Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart.
And alienates your core customer base for the last 50 years. So you'll lose $6 billion in
evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had.
So she just insulted the people who buy her product. And she wants to totally we want new people now. We want young people who are into trans and LGBTQIA plus as their identity. And we don't those the fratty bad humor. But what you guys marketed your product. It's just nuts.
It's the only people who want Bud Light on the planet.
The only people who want it. She wants to screw them over. She's insulting them. Here we go.
Another approach. But anyway, listen, I'm not going to pretend that there isn't so much more work to do from a business results perspective and, of course, from a representation perspective. But I feel like you have to put your money where your mouth is when you're trying to evolve a brand and elevate it and bring in new consumers. So that's been incredibly important to me.
Look at the other genius. You're a real trailblazer.
I feel like drinking just listening to her.
I feel like cultivating new young drinkers. Don't you want to go get somebody into drinking?
I mean, I would think is you drink enough Bud and hit a kid enough, they'll get into drinking.
So now they're saying, did you hear about this? So this country singer Travis Tritt and John Rich vowed to cut ties with Anheuser-Busch over the polarizing partnership with Mulvaney. So those guys are, I think those are the ones who most secretly like dressing up.
I mean, it's no secret. Look at the dress up.
Look at, they're already kind of half dressed up.
Because that's the thing. This is an identity brand.
It is.
Right? And it's a thing like it's like a point of pride. Like, yeah, I drink this crap beer because I'm American,
So this person says, this Daily Mail article says, no one at a senior level was aware that Bud Light had made the mistake of partnering with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney as parent company Anheuser-Busch loses $6 billion in 6 days.
See, I think this is where the CIA comes in. They go, okay, I need you and you to leak these stories to the press. We're going to make a horse commercial. How about fire that chick? You know what? If Bud Light wanted to get out of this right now, that chick you just saw talking, fire her.
Fire her.
Don't blame. No, it's not Dylan Mulvaney. Why would you not take the money? They said they didn't know about it. It's this one very silly employee you have that you probably shouldn't have hired.
Well, why? Yeah, I mean, it's just
that's across everything. There's some, she's probably about millennial age, I'll bet. There's some like well-to-do, like a Taylor Lorenz chick. There's a million of them. There's not a million. There's actually a minority of them, but they're in power and influence places, and they're just ruining things right and left. Not that you can ruin Bud.
It says sources claim that company senior executives were unaware of the campaign. And a woman sets her Nike sports bra alight in Burn Bra Challenge on TikTok as the gymwear giant faces boycott over Mulvaney partnership.
I think women are just jealous that Women Plus are here. And we're never going back. Oh, the best kind of women? Can't compete, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, give that woman's job to a better woman, a trans woman.
So
give Dylan Mulvaney her job.
It says that Anheuser-Busch, this is what's happening to their stock. Now, I don't know anything about stocks.
But now's the time to buy Anheuser-Busch.
And it says here, it says Bud Light's parent company has lost more than $6 billion in market capitalization.
What does that mean?
What is market capitalization? I don't know what that means. Could you look up how about
carpet capitalization?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
market cap, does that mean like the share you have of the market, or
okay.
So that's big.
I feel sorry for the horses. Budweiser Clydesdale events canceled over security concerns amid
they're not going to attack the horses. That's bullshit.
Oh, they're saying that not the trans. Oh, because the trans people have been very the ones been accused of being violent.
Oh, you think they'll take it out? They'll take it out on the horses?
No. I'm saying they're saying that this is the other, not the trans people. This is
I know they have. And Kid Rock's going to shoot some beer cans. Is what's going to happen. Nobody was threatening horses.
So you want to see?
It's probably better for the horses not to have to do that crap. By the way.
Oh,
you want to see the dumbest?
Yes.
To me, this is the dumbest response.
And this is what they were trying to stop. Was this kind of humor?
Again, this is the thing that Americans are protesting. Instead of protesting that they just raised your retirement age to 67. You know, in France, they're protesting that they raised the retirement age to 64. You know that the United States citizen has the least amount of retirement years? Did you know that? They have almost double the amount of retirement years in China. In China, you retire at 60.
And they get better beer in China, too.
In the United States, you retire at 67. You die at 77. You get 10 years. In China, you retire at 60. You live to 78. You get 18 years. In America, you only get 10 years of retirement. And this is what morons in America are that upset. I get it. It messes with your identity brand. I get that. But
it's the same as like a wokey being upset.
But yeah.
But it's just funny, the miscalculation. What I like is like, I didn't make this term up, my friend Gary did, but too big to succeed. Like these companies, they probably didn't know. It's a conglomerate that owns all these other things, right? And then they have somebody that they assume's in charge.
Yeah.
That's doing a good job. And then they politically can't fire them. And the person just runs their brand down.
Well, watch this commercial. This is, I don't know who this guy is, but let's watch. Oh, wait, maybe I do know. Do I know? No, here we go.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use.
Oh, God.
That's why I created Conservative Dad's Ultra Right 100% woke-free beer.
Jesus.
As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer.
Wait.
Hey, I don't want to say anything, but he throws like a girl. I don't know if I can say that. Is that okay to say?
Is there hormones in the beer? What?
Why? What makes it?
Also, I mean,
wait.
I don't know how. Yeah,
there's more to this.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Buy yours online in 42 states at ultrarightbeer.com.
So now if you want to do that, costs $35 a six-pack.
Oh, my dear God.
This seems like a bit of a scam. Love it. Really want to support you, but I went and ordered. It was $35 for a six-pack, including shipping. Can't do that. He says, Well, we can't legally sell in stores yet. When we do, that will greatly reduce our prices. $35. Once we sell a lot and can produce in mega batches, it'll also be a big price reduction. But I understand if people want to give their money to Walmart and Bud Light to trans the kids instead.
Wait, is that...
Wait, gets better, Kurt. This guy says, mine shows it's only $19.99 a six-pack, which I will do just to help him out. I don't drink beer anyway, to help the right I'm in. This guy says, so it was $35 2 days ago, and now it's just $20? Think about that. This is a scam. Well, it certainly is a bit of a scam.
Is that guy from the CIA? The baseball
Right?
bat?
That's what I wanted to know.
Because it's like, so there's two Ken doll rival CEOs. Is this all a psyop?
It seems like this is all a psyop.
Oh, and stay away from the kids. What on earth?
I don't. Anyway, it's again, instead of protesting that they raised your retirement age to 67, or that you still don't have health care like the rest of the world, or that you still go bankrupt when you get sick, or that you can't afford a college education without lifelong debt. None of that. Are they protesting? They're protesting this.
I'm still caught up in the stay away from our kids. So up until this point, was he giving his children Bud Light?
Right?
Until when they put tits and dick on the can, that's why I drew the line. No more drinking Bud Light, kids.
This was by far the dumbest commercial.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Okay, there's so that it's either that guy or this guy. So it's either that guy.
I mean, because of
they look like the same guy. They look like the same guy.
Look, I'm going to throw it out there. I think they're both CIA.
I think they're both CIA. This is one big CIA op, and we're all falling for it. So they want us talking about this. They don't want us talking about ending war funding. They don't want us talking about the $100 billion to Ukraine while we're not taking care of Americans. They don't want us talking about what's happening in France right now. They want us talking about this, and guess what? America is, but at least when I talk about it, I remind you of the stuff we're supposed to be talking about.
I can't believe how successful of a thing this is.
This is unbelievable.
As a topic.
But anyway, let's buy some Budweiser stock because it's going to go back up. Americans are alcoholics.
Yeah, I was giving it.
We're telling jokes in Nashville, Honolulu, Los Angeles, Northampton, Massachusetts, Syracuse, Cohoes, New York, Hartford, Connecticut, Baltimore, Chicago, Rosemont, San Diego, and more. Go to jimmydore.com to get a link for all those tickets. Plus, you can watch my new special, COVID Lies Are Funny.